Alright, sports fans, tonight we've got the Brooklyn Nets closing out their road trip against the Oklahoma City Thunder at the Paycom Center. Two teams, two different paths, Brooklyn stumbling, while OKC's soaring. The Nets, sitting at 14-28, just came off a crushing 102-101 loss to the Lakers. D'Angelo Russell put up 19 points off the bench. And they shot well from deep, 17 threes at 44%. But when it counted, they choked, allowing a decisive 12-4 Lakers run. That's been their story lately, close, but no cigar. On the flip side, Oklahoma City, 34-7, hit a rare speed bump. Falling to Dallas 106-98. Missing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they clawed back from a 20-point hole, but couldn't finish. Expect him to be out for blood tonight. Now, why should OKC cover the massive 17-point spread? Simple. They've won 7 straight at home, shooting over 47%, while Brooklyn struggles to crack 43 on the road. The Thunder are dominating the boards, snagging 10 offensive rebounds a game, and Brooklyn. They've been coughing it up 17 times per game in their last 3. That's a recipe for disaster. Injuries. Brooklyn still without Cam Thomas and Bojan Bogdanovic. OKC's monitoring Gilgeous-Alexander. But with or without him, they've got the depth to handle business. And today's AI pick is Oklahoma City Thunder -17. Brooklyn might keep it close early, but once OKC's pace kicks in, it's going to be a long night for the Nets. Expect the Thunder to bounce back in dominant fashion. On to Game 2.
The Philadelphia 76ers take on the Milwaukee Bucks tonight at Fiserv Forum, and let's face it, this could get ugly for Philly. The 76ers are 15-24, losers of 4 straight, and they're without key players, including Joel Embiid. Meanwhile, the Bucks are 23-17, winners of 3 in a row, and looking to keep climbing in the East. Philly's offense? Struggling. They're 27th in the league, averaging just 107.6 points per game, and with Embiid sidelined, the pressure is all on Tyrese Maxey. Defensively, they've been decent, but they're giving up a league-worst 48.3% shooting to opponents. That's not gonna cut it against Milwaukee. Speaking of the Bucks, they're rolling. Averaging 113.8 points per game. They rank 6th in shooting and 2nd from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a walking highlight reel, dropping over 31 a game on 60% shooting, while Damian Lillard adds 25 with lethal efficiency. Philly's playing their second game in as many nights, and they've failed to cover the spread in 6 straight games. Milwaukee? They've covered in 5 of their last 7 and should have no trouble handling business at home. And today's AI pick is Milwaukee Bucks, 11. Philly's banged up and exhausted, while the Bucks are fresh and firing. Expect Giannis and company to take control early and never look back. On to Game 3.
Alright people, let's talk about this battle for LA. The Lakers and Clippers go head-to-head at the Intuit Dome tonight. And you can expect fireworks. 2 teams, 1 city, and a whole lot of bragging rights on the line. The Lakers? They're coming in at 22-17, fresh off a nail-biting 102-101 win over Brooklyn. They've won 2 straight after stumbling through a 3-game losing streak. Anthony Davis is leading the charge, putting up 25.8 points, nearly 12 boards, and swatting shots left and right. LeBron's still doing LeBron things. 23.8 points, 8.8 assists, and 7.5 rebounds per game. But let's not ignore Austin Reeves, quietly dropping 18.5 a night. Now, the numbers don't lie. The Lakers sit 19th in overall efficiency, 12th offensively. But defensively? Not so pretty. 22nd in the league, giving up 113.8 points a game, and letting opponents shoot nearly 48%. That ain't championship material. And then, there's the Clippers. Sitting at 23-17 and coming off a blowout win against Portland, where they locked them down to 37% shooting. Defense is their calling card, ranking 3rd in the league, giving up just 106.7 points per game. They own the paint, they control the boards, and they suffocate shooters from deep. Norman Powell? He's leading the scoring at 23.7 a night. Harden's doing his thing, 21.4 points and 8 dimes per game. And Ivica Zubac? The guy's a rebounding machine, averaging a solid double-double. But Kawhi Leonard's knee? Questionable. And that could be a major factor. Now let's cut to the chase. The Clippers have taken 7 of the last 10 matchups straight up and against the spread. But last season, the Lakers won 3 of 4, and in a rivalry like this, momentum is everything. And today's AI pick is Lakers moneyline at plus 145. Yeah, you heard that right. The Lakers have the firepower, the momentum, and they've been turning up the heat when it counts. If Davis suits up, he's going to be a problem. And let's be honest, LeBron isn't the kind of guy to take a back seat in a city showdown. The Clippers might have the defensive edge, but the Lakers have the edge where it matters, winning when it counts. Expect them to come out swinging, push the tempo, and take this one straight up.
Tonight, the Chicago Bulls take on the Portland Trail Blazers at the Moda Center, and let's not sugarcoat it, both of these teams are in freefall. The Bulls? 4 straight losses. The Blazers? Same story. But here's the thing, something's gotta give. Chicago, sitting at 18-24, just can't seem to find consistency. They dropped a heartbreaker to the Hornets. 125-123, wrapping up a homestand at a miserable 1-4, but here's the twist, Bulls actually have a winning record on the road. They push the pace, ranking 3rd in the league, and offensively, they're dangerous from deep. They're 8th in three-point percentage and top 10 in true shooting. But get them inside. Different story. They struggle at the rim and avoid the free throw line like it's the plague. Defensively, well, it's not pretty. They rank 23rd in defensive rating and 29th in scoring defense, letting teams have a field day in the paint. Sure, they lock down the perimeter, but they don't force turnovers, and they're giving up way too many easy buckets at the rim. Portland. Yikes. Sitting at 13-27, this season's been a disaster. They've lost 4 straight, got blown out by the Clippers, and they're ranked 28th in three-point defense and 29th in rebounding. If that wasn't bad enough, their offense is just as rotten, 27th in offensive rating, bottom 5 in efficiency from every scoring level, and they turn the ball over like it's their job. The injury report doesn't help either. Chicago's dealing with key absences, including Lonzo Ball and Torrey Craig. But Portland's list? Even uglier. Deandre Ayton, Jerami Grant, and Matisse Thybulle are all questionable or out. Not a great look. And today's AI pick is Chicago Bulls to cover 6.5. Let's face it, Portland's a mess, and with their injuries piling up, it's hard to see them keeping pace. Chicago's road record in three-point shooting should be enough to take control. Expect the Bulls to cover and snap their losing streak in style. On to Game 5.
Alright, folks, we've got the Washington Wizards heading to the Golden One Center to take on the Sacramento Kings. And let's be honest, this one's shaping up to be a tough night for Washington. The Wizards are sitting at a painful 6-34. And they're coming off losses to the Suns and Warriors, with an even rougher schedule ahead. They're putting up 108.7 points a game, but allowing a staggering 122.8. Jordan Poole is leading the way with 21.4 points, but beyond that, it's been a struggle. Kyle Kuzma, 14.1 points, and Malcolm Brogdon is out. Their defense, bottom of the barrel, 30th in opponent rebounds allowed. And they're letting teams shoot nearly 48% against them. Now, let's talk Kings. Sacramento is 21-20 and showing flashes of what they can be. They're averaging 116.2 points per game and shooting a solid 47.4%. De'Aaron Fox is carrying the squad with 26.5 points. And DeMar DeRozan is adding 21.1. They've got the firepower, and they're coming off a solid win against Houston. But they've been shaky against the spread, going just 1-5, 2-4, 2 on the year. Let's break down why the Kings should win this one. They've taken 8 of their last 9 games and are healthier than they've been in a while. Meanwhile, the Wizards. They've lost 24 straight on the second night of a back-to-back, and they've failed to cover in 6 of their last 7 road games against winning teams. But, here's the catch, the Kings have struggled covering big spreads against losing Eastern Conference teams. And the Wizards have been sneaky, covering 3 straight double-digit spreads. And today's AI pick is Washington Wizards plus 17.5. Look, the Kings should take care of business, but that number is too big. Washington's got nothing to lose. And they've shown they can hang just enough to keep it interesting. Expect the Kings to win, but the Wizards to sneak in under the number.
Alright sports fans, let's recap today's AI picks and see where the value is. First up, the Brooklyn Nets vs. Oklahoma City Thunder. The Nets are struggling, the Thunder are thriving, and that's 17.5 point spread. It's big but not too big. Today's AI pick Oklahoma City Thunder 17 next, the Philadelphia 76ers vs. Milwaukee Bucks. Philly's without Embiid and they're running on fumes. Milwaukee's firing on all cylinders and should handle business with ease. AI pick Milwaukee Bucks 11, then we have the battle for L. 8. Lakers vs. Clippers. The Clippers might have the defensive edge, but the Lakers have the momentum and the king himself, LeBron James. AI pick Lakers money line at 145. Chicago Bulls take on the Portland Trail Blazers next. The Bulls have dominated this matchup, and with Portland's defensive struggles, expect Chicago to cover with ease. AI pick Bulls 6.5. Finally, the Washington Wizards vs. Sacramento Kings. The Kings have the talent, but that spread is a little too steep. The Wizards may not win, but they've got just enough to cover. AI pick Wizards 17.5, and there you have it, today's AI picks delivered with precision and a little bit of flair. Now listen, if you're tired of making wild guesses and want to see how AI can take your betting game to the next level, hit that smart subscribe button. It's not just a click, it's your first step towards smarter sports betting. Get in, stay ahead, and let's cash in together. Until next time, stay sharp.